let's start in a comfortable seat, closing your eyes. Let yourself tune into your breath. And start to drop in to this space. Feel your breath move. Feel your body, the sensations of being alive. And with each exhale, just let any distractions, any thoughts, or any chatter in the mind, just let it go. All those thoughts will be there later. So for now, you get to just breathe and feel. Let your inhale lift you up, feeling that upward current of energy up through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, feel that grounding current connecting you to the earth. Through our body, through our being, we are connected to heaven and to earth. We are the bridge between the worlds. And breathe into your body with love and grace, appreciating the magic and the miracle of all of your cells working in perfect harmony to create this body in which you dwell. Bring your hands to a prayer position, bowing your head to the awareness within. Let us use this time in our practice to pay homage to our body, to care for it, to nourish it, to listen to it, and honor it. And on your next inhale, circle your arms up towards the sky, spreading your wings, lift all the way up, reaching through your fingertips, lift up out of your waist, and we'll just take some gentle side body stretches, just reaching one hand over the other. Nice and easy, just stretching through the sides of your waist. A gentle awakening into your body, feeling how that movement stretches and feels into each of the joints, creating more space. And we'll reach all the way up towards the sky, reaching through your fingertips, lift up. And as you exhale, your breath will gently circle the arms down and around. And interlace your hands behind your back. So getting a nice tight grip with your hands, squeeze your palms tightly. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back and begin to open your chest towards the sky. Peeling your heart open, feel that deep stretch across your pecs, across your sternum, and even opening through your throat. And we'll slowly release back to center. Coming back to your seat, let's take a little twist, opening up the spine. Reach your right hand to your left knee. Inhale to lift up through your spine and exhale to twist your heart around. Just slowly greeting your body with these little easy stretches. Feeling your breath move through your body as you twist. And we'll slowly return to the front and circle your way all the way around. Sweeping the left hand across, moving with your breath. The inhale lifts you up, and the exhale twists you around. Notice what you feel. Breathe into that space. Savor the movement. Savor the feeling. And we'll gently return to the front, coming all the way back around. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. Badakanasana, bound angle pose. Holding onto your ankles, we'll lift up with your inhale. Growing tall through your spine as you exhale, gently hinge forward at your hips. So just leaning forward here, really reach your heart forward. Lift up through the crown of your head. Feel that extension. Take one more inhale here, finding even more length. Then as you exhale, we'll gently round it forward, coming all the way down over your legs to whatever degree your body wants to stretch. Just listen to your body here. Give your body what it's asking for. Feel the weight of your head dropping down towards the earth. Let the back of your neck relax as you fold forward here. And we'll slowly begin to roll your spine all the way back up. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head, sit all the way up tall. And we'll exhale, and here we'll begin to transition to your tabletop position. So we'll come onto your hands and knees. Now, if you need a cushion or a blanket to support under your knees, that's great. You can also use a blanket or a rolled up towel or something to support under your hands. I guess I could have told you that sooner, but side note. Okay, so as you come onto your tabletop, let's move a cat and cow, just continuing to warm up the spine. As you inhale, you'll open your heart and chest, then exhale and round through your spine. Engage the strength of your core as you curl your spine to the sky. Then inhale and open, stretching your heart forward, curling your tailbone back. You stretch the abdominal muscles. Then we'll exhale and round. Press against the mat. Really push through your hands to curl your spine up towards the sky. Then we'll take one more good solid round. Moving with your breath. Feel full opening, full expression of the spine. And at the end of your exhale, you'll slowly make your way back to center. All right, so from your tabletop, we're going to just gently flip your palms towards the sky with your fingertips pointing towards your knees. So you'll have most of your weight in your legs, and as you settle into this position, you can gently rock a little forward and back. And just play with that gentle stretch across the tops of your wrists. And if this is causing you any pain or pinchy sensation, then, really back off of it. And if you need to, if this stretch isn't for you, that's okay. Okay, then we'll slowly flip the palms back down towards the floor and come all the way up onto your fingertips. All right, so for those of you that have been practicing with me a little while, we've done these kinds of exercises before, but it's especially important for the work we're doing today. Spread your fingertips really wide apart as you press into your finger pads, and as best you can, try to extend through your fingertips so you're not just like crunching your knuckles down. You really want to push through your fingers, extending all of those little muscles, and lift up through the palm of your hand. So you're going to already start to feel like your forearms are probably starting to light up a little bit here. So you can feel some strength in the arms as you press out through the fingertips. Now we're going to take this wider, so I want you to think about stretching your fingers wider and wider and wider apart until the heels of your hands softly kiss the floor. See if you can keep pressing and extending through your fingertips and feeling a little lift through the palm of your hand. So your forearms are really doing some work now. Let's take a deep breath in, press down through your fingertips, lift up through the palm of your hand, then exhale and gently sink your hips back to your heels. We're gonna sit all the way up into kneeling. Then shake out your hands and wrists and just give yourself a little whoo. Okay, so for some of you, yeah. I'm going like wider and wider. I'm just making my hand bigger and bigger and bigger. So really spreading, like stretching the hands apart. You guys can even try that here from kneeling, okay? We'll put the hands up in front of you, spread your fingertips wide, then press your finger pads into an imaginary wall, okay? So you just feel that resistance, pressing your fingertips into an imaginary wall, then spread your hands even wider. You feel that strength? Yes? Powerful hands. Okay, let's shake it out. Good work. Okay, we're coming back onto our tabletop position. Gonna do a little more opening through the chest and shoulders. And now a little sidebar. For those of you that do deal with pain in your wrists, this practicing up on your fingertips with the palms lifted is an excellent way to practice that will protect your wrists and help you build strength in your hands and arms over time, okay? So anytime you are on all fours or have your hands to the mat, you can always practice this hand variation. Okay, enough of that. Let's open the right fingertips to the sky. Take a big deep breath in as you twist through your side body, stacking your shoulders open. Big deep stretch here. Then exhale and weave your right arm under, coming all the way down onto your shoulder, and let your head come down. Now you can have your left hand underneath your left shoulder, or rather your elbow, so you have a nice 90-degree angle here. Now press into that left hand and roll the left shoulder back. So it's giving you leverage here. You're twisting the heart around, getting a deeper twist. Then you may be able to stretch your right fingertips a little further around. So find your best stretch here, a nice deep rotation in the spine. Then we'll slowly unwind, pressing all the way up. Stretch your right fingertips back up to the sky. Then as you exhale, your breath will gently float the right hand back down to the floor. Whew. Let's open the left fingertips. Inhale, twisting through the side body. Get a nice good stretch. Then we'll exhale and weave the left arm under, bringing your shoulder all the way down. Okay, then set up a strong foundation in that right arm and hand. Press into the mat to roll your right shoulder back, deepening the rotation in your spine. That may create a little more space for you to get the left shoulder under even more, maximizing that twist. Breathe into your back body. Feel that inhale, expanding, deepening your stretch. And we'll slowly unwind, opening the left fingertips back up to the sky, leading with a big full breath in. We'll exhale and gently release. The left hand comes back down to the floor. Then walk your hands forward to the front edge of your mat. Coming into a puppy pose, we let the heart melt down towards the floor as the hips remain stacking over the knees. Soften your chest towards the mat and feel that stretch into your heart and into your shoulders, and feel length along the sides of your waist. You may even feel a sense of kind of gently scooping your belly up and in, so you feel a little bit of a hollowing out of the abdomen. Now, from here, we're going to build onto this stretch. So listen carefully. We're going to have a few steps along the way. So we'll start by sliding your left hand back. We're going to bring the hand along your shoulder line. Then rotate your right palm so that the pinky edge, the knife edge of your right hand is on the floor. Now press into that left hand, rolling your left shoulder back. Oh yes, we're opening through that right shoulder. Let your heart sink down. Try to go into the stretch using the left hand, just like we did a moment ago. We're pressing into the earth to roll the left shoulder back. Okay, keep the left hand where it is. Rotate your right palm flat and rotate your heart back to the front. So we let the chest sink down towards the floor, working just the right arm. So we're focusing all of our breath, all of our awareness right into the right side shoulder. All right, we have another stretch coming up. So what we're going to do is press up through the left hand. So you press up. Place your right fingertips to the floor out in front of you. Reach your right toes to the back edge of your mat, and then we're going to make a rotation. So you're going to turn your left knee 90 degrees on your mat and bring your right foot flat down to the floor. Okay? This is unofficial yoga, you guys. So the right fingertips are down, the right sole of the foot is down. From here, you're going to scoop your left shoulder under, roll your gaze up underneath your right arm, and work into that side body twist. Anchor down through the right foot, press through those right fingertips, get a great stretch here. Yeah, then we'll come back around. Rotate your left knee back to its place. You can bring your right knee down to the floor, and we'll come back to our tabletop, bringing both hands back to parallel, and just make a few circles with your hips and your whole body. So this is a great massage for the wrists, just kind of getting a little movement in there. Whew. Right, so that's a really great side body stretch, which is going to lead us into our side plank. It's a little bit complex with multiple steps, so I hope you were able to, ride along with that one. We're going to practice on the second side. So we'll start by walking the hands forward, letting your heart come down. And you may notice that the right side feels incredibly different this time. So we'll just take a couple deep breaths here, sinking back into that sensation, feeling length along the spine, space along the side body, scooping the belly up and in. Okay, then we'll practice kind of 3 directions of stretch. So step 1, we're going to slide the right hand back. So kind of right along your shoulder line. Then rotate your left fingertips or your palm towards the center so that the knife edge of your hand is on the floor. Now press into that right hand, rolling the right shoulder back, and let the weight of your chest sink down towards the floor.
Give yourself permission to feel into that left shoulder. Then we'll rotate the left palm flat, keeping the right hand where it is. Turn your chest towards the floor, melting your heart down. We just stretch the left shoulder. Let all of your awareness, all of your breath circulate into that shoulder joint, creating more space, more opening, more length. Okay, then we're going to press up through the right hand. So extending the right arm, you'll bring your left fingertips down to the floor, so palm is lifted. Then we're going to dig the left toes to the back edge of your mat and make a rotation. So the right knee rotates 90 degrees and the sole of the left foot rotates down to the floor. Okay, then we'll scoop your right shoulder under, turning your gaze towards the sky. Yeah, big side body stretch here. Feel into that opening. Rotating the heart around. Take one more breath in. Then we'll exhale and gently return to the front. So you spin the left heel to the sky. Rotate the right knee back to its place. Bring the left knee down to the floor. And walk your hands back underneath you. Then we'll just make some other big circles here, kind of loosening it up. All right, we feeling good yet? Okay, let's take a little down dog here just to open up the backs of the legs. Lift your hips high. Press forward through your fingertips and your knuckle mounds. See if you can lift the weight away from the heel of your hand. So you're not crunching in the wrists, but building strength. You can pedal out your feet, stretching into your calves, your ankles. Feel free to move your dog. Just taking advantage of this opportunity to stretch your legs in whatever ways you need, whatever ways you feel. Okay. Then we'll slowly release the knees back down. Coming back to that tabletop, and this time we're going to bring your forearms onto the floor. So we'll replace your hands with your elbows and interlace your hands in front of you. Now build a strong structure here. So you really engage the strength of your hands. Then start by really pressing your forearms down into the mat. Press down so much that your hips start to rise. Really lift the hips up, up, up. And in this dolphin pose, I like to take a little half step forward. Just helps me get a little more stability in the pose. So you find that placement that works best for you. Then with your hips lifted high, open your chest towards your feet. So you're really extending through the shoulder, bringing your biceps alongside your ears, opening through the chest. Nice, strong dolphin pose. Press your forearms against the mat. Lift your gaze forward. Shift your heart towards your thumbs and lower your knees back down to the floor. Sink your hips into a child's pose. Take some deep breaths.